Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a terrific day. Thank you for joining me for Freecell Games 574, 575 and 576. This is a video about solving these three games and speaking about what I'm thinking about when I'm solving it. For instructions on how to play the game, please have a look at the description of this video. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so I'm looking at this and I put the 4 over here, 3 over here. I'm going to put this 4 up because the reason I'm doing this, I'm going to put this jack up. Queen up, sorry. Jack comes across here, 10 comes across, 9 comes across, 8 comes across. So I'm sort of going, okay, well, that clears out a few of those. I'm now looking at this going, if I put this jack up here, I can get the 7 across to there, 6 across to here, bring this jack down, 5. If I put that 10 down, I can get this queen across, get the jack across to there. I'm going to put this 8 up so I can get that to there and the jack out of the way. Alright, so now what I have is I have 3 of diamonds, 2 of hearts. So if I put this here and put this over here, he says, I can put the 3 of hearts up and the 4 of hearts up. What I can then do is put this 8 across, 8 up, 7 across, a 10 across. Okay, and I can bring this 4 down, which gets me that 9 across and the 6 across there. So I'm just opening up some columns, and I can bring this 5. So I've opened up a lot of columns. That can go to there. 4 of clubs can go there, so I can put the 5 of hearts up, and I can put that across to there. Queen goes onto the king. 8 comes down, 7. Alright, I can put that 6 across to there. I can probably move that jack across. Can't, but I should have been able to. So that gets me that to there. Gets a queen across there, 3 of spades, and 2 of spades on the diamond. I put that there and get the 3 of clubs up. So I need to find that ace, which is in this column here, which I haven't really been focusing on. 4's there, 4's there, so 6 can go to there. 10 goes up there, 8 comes across, so 7 goes across to there. 10 across to there, king across, bring a 10 across to there, 8 across to there, bring the 10 down, 9 across, gets to the king. That's going to get me this to here, 7 up, and that is puzzle 574 done. Let's do puzzle 575. Alright, so this looks like an interesting puzzle. What are we going to do here? 9, 8, 2. So I can bring that 3 across to there. I'm looking at bringing that 9 up and putting that jack to there. So that gets me that there. What it then does is it gets me 5 across to there. 4, 3. So I'm sort of 2 can come across to here. Got a black 9 there. So there's a red 10 here. Couple of black 10s there, red king, so if I put that up there, the 2 of spades goes up, 2 of hearts, 2 of clubs, can't do anything with that. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking I've got an 8 there, 8 goes across to there. If I put this 6 across to here to start with, what am I 8 comes across, 7 comes across to here, that gets that to there, and the 2 of spades. If I put these 2 up, I get the 2 10s. Is that going to help me? Yeah, that'll help me. Put those 2 up there, the 2 10s come across to here. I put this 7 over to here, get that across to there, and the 7 down to there. 8 can come across to here, 3. So if I put this queen down, jack across, 3 of hearts comes across to here, 6 comes down, and I get that. I can then put this jack across to there, and I can put this 5 over to here, and get this red 4, get the 2 of clubs down. That gets me the 3 of diamonds, gets that 9 across to here, and 8 across to there, 7, 7, and 6 comes across to here. 5 comes down to here. Okay, I'm going to put these 2 up here so I can move this jack. 6 comes across. I'm going to put the 3 clubs there so I can put the 4 of diamonds up and just feel like that's the way to go. Queen 7, 2, 8. So I'm going to bring this queen across to here. I'm going to bring this 9 down. Reason being, I'm going to go that 2 to there. 8 comes across to here, gets the 3 of spades, and the 7 of spades comes across to here. So the red 6 can go to there, just to be on the safe side. And I have this 5 comes across to here. That goes to there. King, Queen, Jack, 10 down. And if I actually move that to there, get a black 9 and put that, that to there. Alright, if I bring this king down, this queen should move. It didn't. Queen should move, which will get me that 9 back to there. I'll put the 4 of clubs across and then I can get some of these up. I get this king across to here, and that is puzzle 575 done. Let's do puzzle 576. 576. Alright, so we can put the 2 over to here, put the jack over to here. I do have the 2 of hearts, so I'm going to put this up here, put that up, put the 2 of diamonds over here, and the 9 down, so that gets me there. This goes on the black jack, on a red king. I should be able to do something here, so 8 goes to there, 7, 8, 7, so if I put that up there, that comes across to here, gets me the 6 across to here, and I've got 2 black 2s there, but no aces yet, so it's not worth pursuing. Put this 5 across to here, 3 of spades goes up, 5 of diamonds goes, that goes to there. Yep, so 5 of diamonds goes, 3 of hearts up, 3 of diamonds up, 4 of diamonds up, and that gets me that to there. Now what that does is it hurts me in terms I can't get rid of that 3 at the moment. And the 2 of clubs is not going to help me. 5 comes down to here. This actually gets those 2 up there, and that gets me to there. So, brave a sigh of relief just through luck. King comes across to here. 5 of diamonds up, 5 across. Let's put the jack to there, 9. And then we can put this 10 across to here. Got a black jack there. Red queen would be handy. So if I do this, I can do the red queen to there. I now have that there. That's not helpful. I need to sort of focus probably on this column here, but it's nowhere near ready. Okay. 3 of clubs, queen's there. King, 4 of spades. Okay, I've sort of got myself a little bit of a bind. So 7's there, 9, 3, 8, 7's there. So I put that 7, 8, 8 goes there, brings down the 7. We'll try our luck. 6 goes across to here. 8, 8, 7. 6 goes across to here. 7 goes across to, oh, that's even better. I didn't see that 7 over there. That's actually brilliant. So the queen goes up to here, king across to there, queen down. Queen comes down here, that goes to there. Alright, and red 8. So red 8 goes to there, clears that space there. I have no forwards, so we can look for fours. If I do that, I can put that 9 to there, put the 4 over to there, put the jack across, the 9 across. So there's a 4 here, so we may as well take it. I can put that king up, so I can put this 5 across to there. King comes across to here, there's a 4. 10 comes across to here, and that is puzzles 574, 575 and 576 done. Thank you so much for your time. Until next time, bye for now.